Hello, ladies and sirs. Welcome back to twitch.tv/SirDualSaber. I'm SirDualSaber, and today we're going to be finishing up Octodad. Hello. Who we got? Hi, Reza. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. As I just said, literally 1 second ago, we're going to be finishing up Octodad, as you can clearly see. On our next part of Sea Legs, which is going to be a fun one. I think this is toward the end of the game, so we're going to be working on finishing it up, and then we'll hop on to some Lego design, which will be kind of fun and interesting. Got some ideas for that. What else we got here? Also, I think, is the camera a little too... Yeah, that might be a little better. Okay, I think we are good to hop in, barring any adjustments. There we go. All good. It's been an interesting day, but we're excited to hop in and finish this up. So, shall we continue? I don't even know if I remember how to, play, to be honest. To be 100%, right? Oh gosh, that's loud.
Where's the captain? You know him. Probably taking a shower. In the middle of a rainstorm?
Your audio seems a little quiet, man. It could be. We'll pause that. Go. We'll turn ourselves up just a bit. And we'll also turn down game audio a bit. The storm is pretty loud, have to say. Mic audio. Yeah. Welcome, Duke. Oh, do I get to... Oh gosh, look at him, he's all haggard. Oh dear. Oh. Can I... Hey buddy. Oh, undetected. Right. I already missed the first step. Up. Up. And up. Oh, that's right. I have to hold. There. So I think this is a bit of a gauntlet at the moment.
A little Joe keeps me up that extra 17 hours.
Oh, find me a pick-me-up. Maybe that's why. Oh. Not close enough. Rich. Drink it.
Where'd my coffee
There we
go?
go. Where'd my coffee go? It's in my hand, sucker. Oh. What? Hey. Oh dear Lord, that is so many people. That's so many. Okay, I think. Oh. Let me back up, please. I don't want it. Oh, what if I just... Come on. Let me through. Let me through. Oh no. That wasn't happening. That wasn't happening. Okay, round two. Let's just... If the boat wasn't swaying, this would be a lot easier. I just... Oh, this water is slippery too. Okay. Oh, I can't go this way.
That's a terrible
Kind of cool. Great start so far. Let me up. Oh, no. No.
I can't remember the last time I saw a woman. 2 days.
2 days. Okay. Oh. Okay. Get in the room. Whew. Acquire a suitable disguise. I'm guessing I'll find... Oh, that's bananas. Okay. I really thought there would be a raincoat in it or something. What about... I'm stuck. Get me out of this inner tube. Get out of here. Oh, he looks pretty freaky standing up like that. Oh, what is that? It's like a key or something. What is that? Get off of my hand. What is that? Oh, it is a key. Keep that there for safekeeping. For safekeeping! Okay, that's a bad one, I'm sorry. Oh, what are those? Those limes? I thought they were lemons. Oh! I need the key for the lock. To get the captain's clothes. I need... There we go. Oh, did the key go back? I think the key went back. Yeah. Okay. I don't have sea legs. I may be an octopus, but I am used to living as a man. Come on. Oh, perfect. Hello, fellow sailor. Yes, I'll be sure to do that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, dang, you see how much that meter went up? I barely touched him. Get out of here. The control room must be farther back this way. Right? Or no? Where's the control room? Oh, do I have, Okay, I've forgotten how to get to my objectives list, so we're just gonna... Lol puns. Puns are like my favorite thing. Favorite thing in the whole wide world. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at my legs. Woo! I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Oh no, Yeah. There we go. Saved it. Okay, so clearly I was going the wrong way.
Hey, new guy. You aren't going anywhere till the deck is swabbed and the anchor's hoisted.
Oh, I need to swab the deck. Didn't we? Oh, I'm sorry. I won't complain. Oh, I have to mop up all these wet spots. Oh boy. It's like when I was mowing the lawn. Last year. This guy clearly hasn't skipped leg day. No, for sure. For sure not. Maybe the control room was the bottom floor door. Maybe. I think I have to move past the boxes over that way. But oh gosh. Oh! Just fell off again.
We've come a long way from that. It's not stereotype ourselves.
Oh my goodness. Yar.
That's fine.
I think that's the last one. Hoist the anchor. Where's the anchor? Get out of the fish bin. Where's the anchor? Okay, so he's physically blocking my way until I move these things. The problem is I don't know where the anchor is. Oh, I think it's this thing over here. Yeah. Oh. That just broke. So I'm gonna have to do it by hand, I guess. Come on. Oh, I am... Forget leg day. This guy's just swole in general. He pulled up the anchor with his bare hands. Okay. You gonna let me pass now? Oh, I got my legs wrapped around that guy. There we go. Hello, good sir. Uh-oh, it's the chef. Can't let him see me. Did I? Hey, box. Come here. Okay. Oh, it almost just slid back right where it was. Okay.
Quick, Steve. Go get the captain.
Sure. Become the captain. Oh, I like the sound of that. Oh, I thought I grabbed the door. Sorry, Ensign. Or whoever you are. Okay, will it not open for me? I'm pushing on the door. What? How did that even happen? How did it even happen? Wait. Okay, let me through. Thank you. Oh. Okay. See, a thing I've noticed while playing this game over the past stream is you just gotta kind of cheese the physics a lot. Like, there's not really a proper way to do things sometimes. You just go with it. Become the captain. So do I have to... I can't climb over that first. Oh, maybe I need to go back down to this room here. Yeah, that's it. Oh, so that guy can totally just, like, look in this room and see me. Oh, I'm so over it. Look at that. I'm so angry. Yes, whatever. He doesn't suspect a thing. Man, if I saw anyone walk like this guy, I would definitely think he was an octopus for sure. Can I go up the stairs, please? That'd be nice. Oh, now the door opens. Right. Hello? I am your captain.
Start the boat, Captain. Hurry.
Yeah. Clear off the map. Oh, I'm familiar with this. Oh. Dude, if I... Am I stuck underneath the table here? There we go. Move aside, crew. I'm here to save you by moving all the objects off this map. Who put all these here? Why did you put these here? You guys are a bad crew. I left you in charge of the deck? A likely story. Oh dear, I wrapped my foot around it. Oh, get up. There we go. That was dynamite! What the heck? Start the ship's engines. Crane control, boat starter. Okay. Full speed ahead.
We're moving again.
Oh, that's my wife! Scarlet! Scarlet, you came for me! Oh boy. Ah,
Is it just me, or did the captain seem jigglier than usual?
Jigglier than usual. Uh-oh, how do I... Can I... Smash the crates somehow. Oh, I need to find a tool of some sort. Oh, if only I had... Whoa. If only I had the dynamite that was on the table there. I suppose if I needed it, it would have given it to me. Where's all the... maybe... Not with that. Oh, the crane! The crane. No, get off the steering wheel. Yes! Yes! Splendid. Okay. Now I get to go meet my wife Scarlet for a little rendezvous. Well, I probably should have moved the crane back, but I don't got time for that. There we go. Now no one can stop me. Scarlet, my wife, my beautiful wife. It is you.
I'm sorry for stowing away. Please don't throw me overboard. Really? Well, now we're both in trouble. Who are you then?
Who are you? He takes off the hat. It's you!
Aren't we a pair? Say,
Is the octopus here?
that's Chef.
to the chef.
Stowaways the whole voyage.
You're fired. Click. Oh, jeez.
Something's different about you.
I think you're the only one different here. I mean, look at that tall hat.
If you really are the captain, then dance the captain's jig.
Oh. Captain's jig.
Such movement.
Oh. Look at me spin.
Wow.
Keep jigging. Ow, I keep smacking into him with my
Interesting.
elegant moves.
A fine jig.
Da, 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 da.
Can you tie a sheepshank knot?
Yes. I sure can. Maybe. I guess I just need to make a knot.
What kind of knot is this? You are not the captain.
Oh.
You are not even human.
Hey.
How do you
big
know?
guy. Yeah, you.
What? Who are you?
I'm gonna hit him overboard with the crane.
Wait.
Yes!
Can I ask you some questions about the war?
Uh-oh, let go.
Oh,
About the war? What war?
I have some strong opinions.
There's a war going on?
What is this conflict all about?
Yeah, what is the conflict all about?
Let me start from the beginning.
I actually kind of want to hear this. Is he actually gonna say?
Some people would say this is about international fishing.
International fishing
Some
rights?
people are wrong. Little do people know carp are deadliest fish in the sea.
Well, don't have time to listen. Bye-bye!
Curse you, octopus!
Curse you, better than platypus!
I will always find you!
Yeah, whatever. Oh, she saved
That
him.
was a close one. I hope that man is okay.
You hope he's okay. He's trying to murder me. He's been trying to murder me for months.
All right. So what about you, mystery man? Who are you?
He's gonna take off the hat.
Well,
Come on, take off the hat.
answer out of
You
you.
look a lot like my husband. I wish he was here.
In the meantime, would you care for a dance?
What? She be cheating on me. When did the boat get to the other side? That's a very good question. Apparently, while the cutscene was going on. We're dancing and dancing some more. I love to dance with my wife. Oh, he did take the hat off. So surely she knows it's him by now. He wasn't even wearing shoes before. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's how they met. That's how they met. That was a flashback scene. Wow. Okay. Well. Skull! Good to see you, buddy. Good thing you didn't have to dance with her. Imagine having to do that with these controls. Yeah, I would have probably thrown her overboard by accident somehow. For sure. Okay. Oh. Okay. We get very simplified controls. I guess I just swim around in here like an octopus for a while. Well, look how fast I'm going. Wow. Oh, wait. There's a guy out there. What's that? Oh, no, it's just people. Oh, we escaping. I'm going to get my wife. Oh, that's a shark. Uh-oh. That'd be a hammerhead. Do hammerheads attack octopi? Oh, and an angler. Oh, gosh. Ooh. Do I get more control? No, I just press and hold. Yeah, on accident. This is how you accidentally bashed your kid's head in. It was an accident. for it. Oh. Oh, he do be swole. Oh. Well, I wasn't trying to go forward. There's just no... Pew! Pew! Bam! He'd be breaking all these bars with this giant noggin. Ow. Oh, I almost made it. They have it spaced just so you can't rush through two of them at once. It's nuts. Oh, he's back. I'm kind of glad I don't have to like pick a direction with some of these. It'd be pretty difficult to do. But as far as on-rail sections go, this is kind of boring. It's cool to see these environments a bit, though. Whee! This section must be speedrunners' least favorite part. Oh. A relaxed and contented.
Have you seen your father? It's almost closing time.
Have you seen?
Where could he be? Dunno. I saw him go in a weird door.
Hey, this fish just looks like Daddy.
Well,
Think they'll ever
we'll
make
wait
him
as
go back
long
to
as
the
we can.
aquarium? Maybe. Maybe not after this. After he can explain.
Excuse me, ma'am.
It's that weirdo.
That
I
weirdo.
have bad news about your husband.
I filleted him.
Wait. I've seen you. Are you an old friend of my husband's?
In
What
the
can you tell
manner
me
of
about him?
speaking.
Everything. You must come with me to cafeteria.
Come on, Stacy. What? Wait.
She's looking right at him. She knows. These subtitles are funny. They're kind of unnecessary because you can kind of tell what's going on. But I don't know. They're fun. Oh, hello. You get control again. Alright. Let's find my wife. Oh, I'm still in the mood. Oh, can't go that way. Gonna go through here. That's kind of lame. I'd like the option to at least, like, find, like, another janitor's closet or something. Ooh. Aquarium after dark. And no one cares if I mangle everything. Do I need to find gift shop key? Okay. Let's see. Would it be in the register? Apparently I can't open it. Too bad. Getting some cash would be nice. For people who can't hear, though, they are very useful. Cough, cough, me. That was in reference to something I said. I have no idea what you're referring to. On rail sections? Is that what we're thinking? Oh, there's the key. So the goal was to knock over everything. Cool. There we go. Unlock the gate. Okay, go down. Then, oh, yep. Yeah! I like how it just popped up as well. Oh, there's those fish guys.
I saw an
Sneak
octopus
pass.
zooming around.
Locate an
the
employee's
field.
uniform.
You're hallucinating. There hasn't been an octopus in this place since the incident.
The incident.
The incident? You just forgot to lock the octopus tank. I swear on science it was locked. They escaped. Or someone took them out.
Do I have to do something with this box here? Oh, there's a crowbar. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm not trying to rob them. I'm just trying to get to my wife. My wife. Wait, bashing heads in? What did I come back to? Nothing. Nothing. The last stream I was trying to feed my kids hamburgers and I kept smacking them in the face with their beef patties. So. I did not murder my kids and wife. I did not. Oh, no, don't fall back down, please. Took me too long to get up here. Okay. Grab the crowbar. Oh. Alright. Okay. Just kind of gotta run it into all these planks. Ooh. What is this thing? This is not an employee's uniform. I feel like I'll need to do something with this. Maybe I just did all that for nothing. Let my leg go, please. Thank you. Let's see, where would we find a uniform? Oh, right there. Literally right there. Why am I stuck on this? Thank you. I love the sound effects.
You think fish feel
Find biologist accessories. Yes, this urchin? Is that what this is? Oh, yeah, I'm using it as hair.
Glad that day's
Sneak
over.
into the ladies' room.
Yes, the patrons made more of a mess of the exhibits than usual.
Oh, the ladies.
I wish people knew how to rein in their kids. One day. While you're in there, do you mind unclogging the toilet?
I mean, I could. Which toilet is clogged? That one. Not that one. Don't forget glasses. Apparently I didn't need any. Oh, none of these are clogged. Okay. Oh no, my big head is too big. Ah! Come on. Can I fit through? Oh, there we go. Magnifique. Uh-oh. And we stripped again.
You hear something coming from the break room? It's probably just Joe.
I also have to appreciate that all like the voices are the same. That's kind of funny. Sound an alarm. Oh, yes. Is there something I can burn? Can I burn this banana? Oh. No, go back on. Turn them all on. Oh, I think it's burning. Yeah, the banana's burning!
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Oh, leave the break room.
Let's go in there and make sure he's all right.
Oh boy. Can I get out of the break room now? There we go. Oh, I'm gonna fall off the fridge. No. Oh. Okay. Okay. Whew. Back into a bathroom.
Holy shrimp!
Holy shrimp! Just an FYI, man. Thanks in advance for meme material. Oh, you're welcome, dude. Oh, here we go. Get to the cafeteria. Get to it now. Oh, I did all that just so I could sneak past those guys right here. I should have just unlocked that section and made a break for it. I also like that the turnstile isn't locked after closing time. It's just open.
Makes this huge mess, then splits. Hey, give Joe a break.
Oh.
He probably had
the day is done. Time to head home.
Time to head home.
Oh!
Oh,
Always.
that's so sad. He's saying it with a smile too, but it's so sad. I didn't hear me.
I guess I'll have another TV dinner. Probably fish sticks.
Again. Dude, this guy's so sad. Oh, no, wrong thing. No, not that. This thing. Put on the shark head.
worst thing about being a sea creature.
Oh, I put the head on backwards. Oh no! It's gonna be. I put the head on backwards.
Kelp, I'm wet.
It does kind of look like
What
South
are
Park
you doing?
characters.
Do I have to come down there and show you how it's done?
Apparently you do.
The deep sea
Oh,
exhibit gives me the willies.
We make a mess.
Jeez, some people.
I'd say
Someone
there's
needs to
already
do
a
all
mess
these exhibits
going
in-
on.
Guess sharks can't stop moving. Am I right, Joe?
Guess my name is Joe. Keep making a mess.
I know you're in that tank somewhere, Leafy Sea Dragon. You
Leafy
can't
sea
hide forever. I will expose you, Leafy Sea Dragon. That
That's a
new
Leafy sea
cafeteria chef was screaming at everyone to leave. He is a strange
Get me out of here.
Yes. Have you
I'm
ever tried
making a
asking him
mess.
for pineapple?
What more do I need to do? I guess knock this tank over?
No, Leafy Sea Dragon! You were my only friend. It looks like there's some increased algae growth. That guy really loves his job. My biology. Why are you standing around?
Just a little messier.
No one wants to hear that.
Why are they working when it's nighttime? That's my question. And I can tell it's nighttime because, like, look at the skylight.
I suppose we should wait for the others to move. I sure hope nothing happens to this giant pane of glass.
Oh boy.
Joe, are you out of your... That's
am.
it! I'm coming down there.
Uh-oh.
Mind? We really need to buy stronger glass for the piranha tank. This happens every day. You get what you pay for.
There we go. Can I go up the stairs now? There we go. I like how none of them are like holding me for questioning or whatever. It's like, what the heck, man? It's like he's yelling at the employees. Out of order. Tray return. Oh, do I have to go through here? I bet you I do. Come on. Just a little lower. Come on. Get in there. Come on. I got one foot in. I swear if this isn't the way I'm supposed to go. It would seem that way since it's not very easy to actually get in there. Get to the cafeteria. No, there's a little tray return icon. This just seems to be pretty difficult. Oh my gosh, just let me in. Please. There. That took so long. Look at this place.
You not get it. He was octopus.
Let me go! That doesn't make any sense. How would he even walk on land?
I'll call the police.
He just does. I'm not crazy.
Clearly. I guess you don't know anything after all. Well then, we're leaving. It's past the kids' bedtimes.
You not leaving until you understand.
He's gonna murk the kids.
It's
an octopus.
It's
It's an
Dad.
alien.
Nobody else knew.
Yeah, she knows. She gets it.
See, he is octopus. I'm not crazy.
Awesome. Just because you're right doesn't mean you're not crazy.
This explains so much.
You have them beguiled, octopus.
For an
But
octopus,
I
this octopus
still
doesn't
cut
know how to
you
do octopus things
down.
very well. No. He must have been like born in the aquarium and then escaped fairly early on.
Fried octopus coming up.
Oh boy.
Wild.
Run! Oh, look at me go! Oh, uh-oh. I got stuck. Oh no! I fell off the table. Oh, grab it. Okay, I grabbed it.
Fire is opposite of water, octopus.
Whew. Oh gosh, get out of the fire. Oh, bananas. Oh, oh, I sidestepped so many of those bananas. Holy crap. I'm swole, but my kid's even, wow.
Honey, you're okay. Hurry, honey.
Oh, she doesn't hate me. That's nice. Oh no. Make a path
Stacy
for
is on
Stacy.
the other end of the cafeteria.
Oh gosh.
There.
Oh, okay.
Step lightly, octopus. It will not matter. You will fail.
My guy, you are... This building is on fire. We need to get you out of here.
Careful, honey.
All of
Steady.
us. Oh, not that foot.
Steady.
Steady? What do you mean? I'm an octopus trying to walk carefully. I said the ship was the gauntlet. This is the gauntlet itself. Oh gosh. Come on. Why does it say flammable gas? This common gasolines we use aren't flammable. Are there any that aren't flammable? Is helium flammable? I mean, obviously it's not a gasoline, but it's like a gas, right? Okay. Easy. It would help if the camera wasn't so far away. Thank you. Oh gosh, no! No, I got so far. Okay.
Dad, there is a sprinkler lever over there. I can't reach it.
Sprinkler lever. Okay. We're gonna try going this way. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna slip on this
Be
stuff right
careful,
now.
Dad. Don't
Uh-oh.
fall.
I'll try not to, honey. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Whew. Whew. Oh no!
Hurry up, or I'll toast like a marshmallow.
Oh no. Am I gonna go all the way back to the other side? No! Oh no. Okay. Oh. Okay, I can't even go that way either.
I'm not scared.
Gosh dang it.
I'm not scared.
Oh, and now it put me back to where I'm supposed to be. Okay. Whatever.
Dad, over here.
I know where you are, sweetie. I'm coming.
Dad.
Oh gosh. No, 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 no. Grab it. Oh,
Dad, I just need a way to the sprinkler.
get you baited. Hurry! Yeah, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I am not gamer.
Fire makes for such pretty light.
I'm not gamer. Why am I slipping? Stop slipping. You guys see that? I'm hanging on by a thread. Oh, no. Maybe take similar strides, smaller strides than yourself. Yeah. I just... Oh. The perspective is messing with me a little bit. Like, the shadows definitely help, but the physics aren't consistent enough for them to help me out in the longer term. Okay. Almost there. Don't you dare fall off right now. Say psych right now. There. Be free, honey. Wow, that was instant.
Honey, over here.
Look over here, mean kid.
So how long until the game just says screw them kids? Kinda, yeah. Blood 3 fish spouts. Okay.
Take this.
Oh.
Get away from me.
Oh my god. Oh, they're fighting them. There we go, there's one. Oh gosh. He's throwing pans. Oh, grab the thing. Grab the lantern. No, not the chair. Come on. Ow. Ow, stop smacking me. Oh gosh. I'm gonna fail. Quick, while they're buying us time.
I heard that. Where are you?
Come on. Oh, she threw it right on the thing. I was doing so badly she had to do it for me. Okay, one more left. Ow!
I will find you.
Come on. Ow. Oh no! No, but I just did the thing! No! Now I gotta do it over. This time I'll do it without getting hit once.
Shove it into those fishes' mouths.
Oh,
Shove it into those fishes' mouths.
got the thing. Ow. Okay, I lied. I didn't get hit. Why am I blocking these things off? I don't know. Maybe the middle will spurt up and he'll get shot off in his face. Oh, I got stuck. Man, I can just coax her into throwing it directly where it needs to be. That's great. Come on. Oh, I dropped it. They just stare at me.
You will all be very sorry.
There we go.
It's the pipes. This thing is
Yep.
gonna blow.
Why would that happen? Called it. Oh, and he got stuck in a lantern. Take care of the chef. Where's your cleaver at? I'm gonna turn you into some sushi.
No, 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 no.
Oh!
What is happening right now?
He gave him a hug. For the love of all mankind.
You really forgive me? Even for the war?
Oh.
Your family really loves you, Octopus.
He looks freakishly tall.
Not bother you again.
But now I have to pay damages and reparations for destroying this
Honey?
aquarium restaurant.
So, this news will take some getting used to. But I was imagining much worse.
Much worse? How much worse could it be?
But next time,
Ugh.
tell me 10 years earlier.
Wait a
Gross.
second. If that is an octopus, then where did me and Stacy come from?
That's a good question. Just laugh it off. That makes me uncomfy.
Seriously.
Seriously, yeah. Did they adopt him? Oh,
I had a hard time maintaining my suspension of disbelief.
is that
Down in front.
it? Oh, that Foley. Oh gosh, those footsteps. I guess we're watching the credits.
The book was better.
The book was better. Excuse me, wife. Excuse me, kids. I'm getting out of here. Will it let me? I can. Not that I don't want to watch the credits, because I appreciate everyone behind the game, but I think that's the game. Whew! We probably could have finished that in one stream. But there we go. Octodad, Dadliest sketch. That's pretty fun. I'd been meaning to play that game for a long time, but just couldn't. What do we think, chat? Pretty fun game. Pretty interesting game. Final thoughts on Octodad, the Dadliest dude. We'll kind of wait around for a minute or two. Oh, a clip. I like the game, Risa says. It's pretty good. Skull says, yeah, funny. So many things that didn't work. Yeah. That's kind of what I came in like wanting to expect, is a lot of funky physics and just overall a fun time. Nothing too serious, just kind of laid back. The controls remind me of Surgeon Simulator. Yeah, I wonder if anyone on the team worked on that. I know a lot of games from this era especially with like YouTube gaming, a lot of them were like weird physics simulations. I think that maybe at the time it just got really easy to do for like a lot of people got into coding these types of games at the same time. But like that was the overall fad for a while. Like Goat Simulator at the time, similar time period, lots of weird, funky physics and stuff like that. It was definitely fun to watch. Most of these kinds of physics control games are. Yeah, I'd love to do just a bunch of throwbacks, like this one, kind of like I Am Bread. That one's pretty funny looking. Never played that, but similar vein of weird, funky physics, for sure, for sure. All right. If those are all our final thoughts on Octodad, I'm gonna transition to Lego building, which I'm gonna be using stud.io or Studio. So I'm gonna transition to the We'll Be Back screen while I get that all set up for us. Lol, I would love to see you play I Am Bread. We need some OG horror games next. Ooh yeah, I do have a Slender. I have the original 8 pages one, and then I have a Slender Arrive. I think it's called something like that. But yeah, maybe I could do some Phasmo streaming. I know some people I could talk to. There's this one game you should do. Can't remember what it's called. The only thing I remember is Stupid Walking. Yeah, we'll have to look into that. Duke says, "Screw it, bring back 2016." Well, yeah, I wouldn't. You know, there's a lot of good stuff from that time period for sure. All right, I'm gonna transition us over to stud.io. We'll be right back. Number 3. Okay, I think we have everything ready. I'm going to turn on the music playlist. And will that work? It be going? Okay, I think the music is going. Cool. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet or whatever. I can't hear it. Just by the way things work, but yeah. So, I have a couple ideas for what we can build today, but the main one we are going to be working on is, I don't have the media for it yet. Give me le second. Find the file that we were supposed to do before the stream began. Okay, it should be. We're gonna be making one of these guys. Can I keep the proportions if I do it like that? Or like that? Where should we put this guy? We'll put him up there. He's kind of covering up some stuff. We are going to be building a Lego droidica, or destroyer droid. Don't ask me to name any facts about it, because I don't know how tall it is. All I know is it's an iconic droid from Star Wars episodes 1 through 3 and beyond. So we're just gonna have a chill rest of the time working on making a design for this guy. I have gone through a few phases of trying to make this thing on my own with physical pieces, and we're gonna try to apply those concepts on Lego Digital Designer. Well, that's not what this program is. This program is called Stud.io or Studio. But yeah, we're gonna try to get some sweet renders of this guy. Yeesh. Okay. You're the Star Wars nerd. Not knowing facts isn't your job. Yeah. I mean, I could go on Wikipedia if you're really interested, but let's see. Droidica. Well, it's 1.83 meters high. Sensor color is red, and the plating color is bronze. So there you go. There's your droidica facts for today. Skull says, "I'm back. Sorry, I'm going between your stream and a textbook chapter." Ooh, never fun. Never fun. Textbooks reading. School. I kind of miss it though, to be fair. So, as a basis for this droidica, oh, lol, can we have it in feet? No. That's my folders. There's nothing weird in there, but I didn't expect it to pop up there. We're going to be using. Oh, that's just. Can I? Okay, I guess we'll pop it up like that. There we go. We're going to be using Lego's own design of droidica as our base for our model, as far as like the overall kind of shaping. So a lot of people in the community have complained a bit about their lack of care and effort into designing the droidica, which kind of what prompted me to want to design my own. So we're gonna be taking this guy and making him a more lanky boy like this guy right here. But yeah, I'm gonna be using that as my reference. So once we have the basic palette down, we're gonna modify it very heavily, but like still using the base. What chapter / material? Doing my computer class stuff. Yeah, computer class is pretty fun. Let's go to Bad. No, is it not called Bad Robot Arm? It might be called XF4 Arms. In this software. Yeah, Arm Mechanical. We'll do thick support, because this is a thick boy. The music is playing, right? This would be pretty boring without music, you guys, for sure. Let's see, this is in Pearl Dark Gray. And we're gonna go ahead and claw in. There we go, barbed claw. So these will kind of be his, well, you know, his claws, you know, his little feet. And these are in a flat silver. Very good. And we need 3 of them bad boys. Perfect. Yeah, there's music. Oh, good. Yes, it is a bop, lol. Oh, good. Good. Thanks to, I believe these ones are from Kevin MacLeod. I could be wrong, but I hope I'm not. What piece do we need next? Do we need a bar? Or is it considered a dish piece? Might be a bar piece. Or maybe it's not either of them. Let me find what piece that is. For anyone interested, I don't know if you all are into Lego stuff or what, but I use Brickset a lot of the time. There we go. I use Brickset as a source. If I ever forget what kind of piece I'm working with, I always backtrack from the set that I know has the piece in it. So we're gonna look up a character in this case for Clone Troopers versus Droidicas. This was a battle pack back in 2013. Go to parts. Then I scroll down till I see what I'm looking for, in which case it's the kind of center build-in block for Droidica builds, parabolic ring. And I just copy the part number. And from there we go, it'll pull right up. Ooh, what color? What color is that? That's a pearl gray. Right? Or it's not dark, it's flat silver. Right. So what I'm looking at here. Oh, I forgot to group the, what would you call these? Is it claws? They're claws, the only thing I can think of, but I know there's, yeah, another word for like if they're on the feet, right? Create leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. Almost called it leg 2 again. I probably just called them all leg and it won't matter. And we'll position them in the classic Droidica point. That is 1 leg in the back, 2 legs in the front. And we'll kind of bow these out a little. Put them like three notches here. And I think we'll need to put this one back. At least 2. Then we'll reseat it. Splendid. That's about right. Are you looking for talons? I don't think you are, but I'm not finding anything else. Yeah, probably talons, or because like these aren't. It's not like a hand, but it's like his legs, right? Like clawed legs, talon legs, something like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm actually gonna let me put in so you guys can see exactly what I'm working with. There we go. I'm going to put it on my kind of reference material. So that's what I'm replicating right now. I did also want to show the original Droidica, which I don't think I'm going to be referencing as much as the newer design, but I thought it's kind of cool to see the progress of builds over time. A lot of people still cite this this original Droidica as their favorite design, just how like accurate it was to the overall shaping compared to the newer one. I like the newer one for its like compactness and the colors, just the overall build quality, how it sticks together. But I think it's kind of interesting to know. So we'll keep going here. So we put these clips in the back, which is a 1x1 modified non-tile. It's plate. Go with that one. But before we do that, oh, that's right. This part is upside down to get all the connections to where they need to be. Something's not right here. Okay, I think I got it. Shift that to the middle. Alright. So these bits are dark bluish gray. And they match up pretty well with the... What's this color again? Pearl dark gray overall. Like, it's definitely not the same color, but they match up okay. Do you have a different angle of them both? Maybe that will help you while building your own version of the droid. I know what the build looks like. I have a couple of this build here. Oh, you can't even see my mouse. I have a couple of that one. So I know what it's supposed to look like from the right angle. I can kind of show you. The one on the right isn't Lego. It doesn't have the OG feel when you step on it. It's too smooth. It's not Lego. Hashtag not my Lego. Alright, post-stream, give me a link to this musical. Sure, I can hit you up. If I had to guess, something loyalty-free. Yeah, I think it's Kevin McLeod, for sure. Next. I think we're looking for some studs. Some nice... Two very nice studs. In... brown, I think. It's just called brown in this one. Or is it reddish brown? I think it's reddish brown. Let me double check that real quick. Yeah, reddish brown. Cool. Now we need some more plates. Modified plate. And we want some long boys. Where's the long boy I need? That's the long boy. Good end. Perfect. This is the right color. Yeah, dark bluish gray. Because with Lego colors, there's stone gray and dark gray, and then you have light bluish gray and dark bluish gray, which are the new grays that I've been using for a long time. Forget post, do it now. Much appreciated. I'll have to do it after. I have a custom playlist with the songs. Alright, now we need some arms. If I type in arms, it'll give me a bunch of new big stuff on it. Doesn't even put me up with the battle grade arms. We're gonna have to go to minifig body, maybe. Body part, maybe. There we go. Need some of these good old bent droid arms. In the picture, they are light bluish gray, but we're going to go dark bluish gray. Just because. Copy that, put it on the other side. And then we're going to need a pneumatic T. It's the easiest way to find it. A lot of people just call it a T-bar, but that should be about the middle. So 1x2 plates with female ends are called long boys. Yeah, some long ones. I shouldn't assume gender, I suppose. Okay, now we need a gun, which should be in minifig accessories. Weapon. What I find interesting is that some parts haven't been molded for this program yet, but a lot of the like Bionicle minifigure scale set weapons were, and I find that kind of interesting that they took the time to do that instead of some other more common pieces. I might have passed it already. I did. Okay. And now we need some binoculars. Binocular pieces are really good for some extra small details. I really appreciate their use with these droidicas. I plan to use them for my own redesign. So we're going to go ahead and color both of these dark gray, or dark bluish gray. And then we have a 2x2 circular reddish brown tile. Excuse me, plate. That'll go right there. You guys seen the droidica shape yet? Kinda. It's weird because it's from the back, and now we are looking for. It'll probably be under bars. Maybe. Well, maybe not. It would be under panel. Maybe. No, not panel. What are we looking for? We're looking for the road sign piece on the sky. Triangle shape. I forget where it might be. It could be in hinge. No, object. These are a bunch of containers and stuff. Maybe if I look up flag. What category is a flag in? Flag is a flag, okay. Okay, it's not in that category. Maybe sign. Yes, there it is. We found it. I think those are anchored correctly? No. Oh well, that doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. We're not going to be using those for my redesign anyway. But you can kind of see how they're supposed to be. I'm not going to take the time just to make them perfect. This is our starting point. We're not staying here. Now we need a modified brick, I believe. Yes, we need this one in particular. This will build the droidica's head. Looking good so far. Thank you. As good as Lego models get. I kid. I love their models. They're fantastic. We need a slope. Curved. Maybe I have to go down a bit further. There we are. I always thought this design was a little weird. Well, obviously it's a little weird, but it just doesn't have the overall kind of shaping that that a lot of these ought to have. You know, it's hard to build at this scale, I have to say, for sure. Can I move? Oh, it's a sub-assembly. Okay, so I can angle her in. I think we might. Let's get rid of that. Recolor this. Or no, I guess it doesn't matter what color it is. Just copy and mirror. No, that's not what we want. Return to main model. So we'll copy that. Put that on the other side. I can tell you one thing right off the bat on why you find it so different. Or at least I'm certain this pertains to why. Okay. Hit me. Is this a... No. Oh, what's this part called? I always forget what his front eyelet part is called. Every time I go to do anything with that piece, I just blank. Couple with stick. Because I think it's in the bars section. Yeah, it's in the bars. Light cover. Okay, so that goes in there. And that is a trans red. And that's the head assembly. Go ahead and recolor those for the heck of it. And we're going to group that as head. Now this T-bar needs to rearrange down this way. And that just slots right in. And believe it or not, I believe that is the full... This is the best Droideka LEGO has come up with in recent years. And you can kind of see why one might want to take a look at making it a little more accurate for sure. He's hunched with these two guns, you know. So we're gonna be taking a good crack at that. Skull says, so the arms in the model are connected to the bottom half of the robot, the pelvis, if you will. In the picture you have as your reference, the arms are connected in the upper half, the shoulders, if you want to call it. Arms go up in model, arms go down in reference. Exactly. That's one of my biggest problems, is that, you know, the guns are obviously like, I don't know, I was trying to show it visually, but that's not gonna happen, right? But yeah, the arms are too stout, they're way down, the head is way too big, and he doesn't have any armor plating on the back of it, like you can kind of see with this guy. It's a little hard with everything else going on, but like it slopes down past its head, you know, its front sensor section. Lol, Minecraft crouch in droid form, pretty much. Especially with the newest updates, for sure. You crouch down kind of far, at least from your perspective. It used to just be a littler change, but now that you can go under slabs, it's fantastic. Anyway, so let's go about upgrading this guy. And I think, oh, I forgot the most important part of this, of this guy. We need a round brick. Apparently there's two versions of this brick. There's that one and that one. I think we'll just go with this one. But we need to slap that on. And that's colored as such. There we go. Now he looks a little bit more complete. But you need the ball at the bottom for his body. Otherwise it doesn't look right. Also, the model gives the same sense that the robot is one body with an elongated neck and head on the end. The model shows that the robot is in two sections, the top half and the lower half, the head being part of the top half. Yeah, that's the distinction we're hopefully going to make. The first part, I think I'd like to change. I don't want to change up the bottom section too much because I think it's okay for what it is. The reference, my bad. All good. I'd like to play around before I just said I didn't want to mess with the bottom section too much, but I do have an idea about how we could maybe get some better shape in. So first of all, we're going to get rid of these things. Second, we're going to change this to brown because clearly, if you look at the actual Droidica over here, so he's got bronze down there. You know, it's not big gray ball. I'd change the arms around a bit. It looks derpy. Lamau. Yeah, it's not Lamau. It's Lamo. Yeah, definitely. What I want to try first, if I can't get what I'm trying to do to work, I'll just put that back, and the bottom section will be completely the same because it's so good. Bottom section is good. Everything else is just not good. We're gonna take a not a modified tile. Oh, let's do that. Modified plate. We're gonna use this guy right here. He's fairly new, but I think it'll work just perfect for these front legs. I don't know if it'll work with the back leg, but for these front ones, I think it'll work dandy. Okay, something's stopping that from working. Let's stop again. I think these studs. I have to replace the studs. Oh, it's because. Oh, maybe not. I thought it was because the studs are recessed a bit here. We'll keep going. Take that. Move it to this side. Oh, wrong way. Why won't that connect? That should fit next to that. I'm not sure why it wouldn't. I need to turn you slightly. Oh, okay. So we're dealing with a collision issue, I guess. So that would collide. I thought it wouldn't. But I guess just the nature of how they turn. Okay, so we'll scrap that idea. I was thinking it might make this section a bit more compact, but overall I don't think that'll mess up too much. And we'll need those these extra points back here where the back armor plating is. So that'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Droidica. It's just a baby droid in the making. Man, I didn't know this was secretly a genetics tutorial Star Wars edition. Yeah, we're genetically modifying this robot. It is it's a Droidica IMDb. Maybe use a piece similar to what the legs are on the arms to give more mobility. Well, I have an idea for the arms that I think will look pretty accurate, right? We're going for accuracy. Okay, so the leg section is fine. I would like to. So this whole head assembly, I think, will change as well. But we got to start from the bottom. And the first thing I want to change about this is removing stress from the T-bar. When anything is like on the T-bar, the arms have a tendency to like push out. So there's a lot of stress on those pieces with this arrangement here. So what I think we'll go ahead and do is rip that out. So let me group these arms. Arms. Oop, I just called it arms. And can I name a submodel the same thing over here? Arms. No, I'll just call it arm. one is arms and one is arm. So we're gonna move those off to the side here. Also, unrelated to Lego, but any good games as of late? Think about upgrading some collections. Any other good games? I mean, I've been playing Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. I've been playing that a lot. That's pretty fun. Phasmo is pretty cool. I don't play that as much as I probably should, but I really like it. Apex Legends, we'll keep recommending that till Kingdom Come. I've really been enjoying that, plowing through the season, absolutely going through it. And right now there's an event going on, so you should check it out. A very watered down Sprite. Very nice. Skull says, alright, well, now my computer needs to update. It could take a while, so I'll have to call it a night here. Probably finish my textbook stuff. Finish it in time on return. Otherwise, have a good night, man. Probably talk to you later. Maybe 3 rounds of Apex. Heck yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by. Finish up your schoolwork like a good boy. That's super weird. We're gonna just... Bye, man. Yeah, about Apex. I watched some gameplay of the Switch version, and oof. I mean, it's brand new, so there's bound to be some bugs. I saw a screenshot of people getting the heirlooms already, which is ridiculous, but that's just how this is how Mafia works, right? Okay. We're gonna call this the neck. Neck. We're gonna take that off. So, don't know how I feel about you calling me a good boy in that tone already. Okay. So if we're looking at the Droidica, the ball is like the center of mass. So like going any higher is kind of weird. So what we're gonna try to do is condense this section here and completely remove where the arms are located, because they'll be somewhere up here in the design. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bop and bop 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 bop. Okay. Now we have what we're working with here. Actually, I lied. We're gonna need this piece, and I could have just went to the place to get it, but didn't want to. Oh. And why do we need this piece, you're asking, or probably not asking, because you do not care. You're just having this on in the background as noise. Why to put this piece on, of course? Because you don't get enough clearance with just connecting to this, because it's recessed a bit. We're also going to make that dark blue gray. Splendid. Now we can put our next section back in. Nope. Got to space out the arms a bit. Put it there, and we're gonna edit the submodel, or I guess we'll have to do it down here. We're gonna push that all the way to the edge, and also flip the thick section here, because I'm thinking there will be enough mass at the bottom to where you don't need the thickness at the bottom. A little more. Okay, yeah. So like butting up to the edge of the T-bar. And when we're done, it should be physically strong enough. Oh. Did my... Huh. My battery died of my light. Give me 1 second while I swap it out with my purple light over. Okay. That should hopefully last us through the rest of the stream. Never had a die on me like that before. I have been using them a bit, so leave it at that. So download it on. I am unmuted, right? Okay, yeah. So download it on Xbox or on Switch. If you had to pick which one, I would say on PlayStation, but that wasn't one of the options. That's just what I played it on first, and I had a lot of fun. But probably Xbox, as much as like Joy-Con drift is an issue, and like the kind of wimpiness of the button inputs, might be better just to go with a classic Xbox controller. It'll stand up to time a bit more and have better like input range. Not as many shrimpy buttons. I don't really think the Switch was made for games like that, but it's crossplay, so device isn't an issue. Yeah, I'd probably recommend the one with a stronger remote for sure. All right, now we should be able to. Yep, plops are right on. Splendid. Okay. I think we can even move this arm a little bit too. Get it all kind of flush, or as flush as possible. That'll do us. I have a pro controller, so drift isn't a thing either. Yeah. All right, Xbox it is. Time to get that simple. Yeah, it'll take a bit of time to download, but definitely worth the time for sure. It's a free game. All right, so we got our fixed neck section and our fixed bottom section here. What is next? I believe. Where should we go? I think we need to fill up this space here because it is pretty empty. So let's go modify plate again. Go with this clip. I think that'll. This might work to put our arms on as well. So that'll kind of fill in the neck a bit, make it not as obvious. And if there's a hole, go ahead and swing that back. Yeah, that fills that up nicely. My internet speeds are way better where I'm at now, so hopefully it won't take too long. Well, that's awesome, Duke. High internet speed is definitely a good thing. I know mine could use an improvement, that's for sure. Okay, where do we go from here? I think what I'll do, I'll fill this with a circular 1x2 modified, so that'll look nice. And then we'll go with an inverted 2x2 round plate or dish, if I can find it. Maybe. I hope that part is in here. Let's find its name. Might be something. Actually, I don't know if that part is in this set. What set does this come in? I know there's a couple in the Microfighter for Ice Millennium. Oh, there's two ends. There's two in the Millennium Falcon Microfighter from this year. It was on my list. 2654. There it is. Okay, so it was in the plates, I guess. Medium dark flesh hamburger bun with sesame seed pattern? I can't see that. Oh, that's so cool. I haven't seen that print. And we'll just plop that right on there. Kind of round out the shape a bit. It's definitely taller than what it should be, but kind of necessary for these clip connections here. Same with the old design. But I think it'll be forgiven with as tall as we're gonna make this thing. Duke says, okay, according to my Xbox, I downloaded it at some point before. Don't remember doing that, but it's installing now. Huh. Well, maybe have a bit of hidden progress. All right, where are we headed here? Where are we headed here? Let's think about the head. So I'm gonna adjust this T-bar. Edit. So the problem with the original one is that the head is a little big and stodgy. Where are we headed? I ask myself that every day, pretty much. Actually, while we're here, while we're on this T-bar, I wanted to see, does it come in a dark bluish gray? No, it only comes in, black, but, oh, and reddish brown. Now I'll leave it as light gray. For now, we'll get to the final recolors of everything later. It's looking good, looking good. Maybe we'll get to the head in a sec. I think I want to work on the back shield pieces. I have a perfect idea for these. We'll take this guy, and we'll throw on a slope. Where's the slope? Curved slope. Just a typical slope here. We'll color that our, bronze approximation. Copy that. Oh, except these are the wrong orientation. They need to be, one of them needs to be like that. And we'll call that back shield 1. And our goal would be to kind of, we're going to have to bring it this way some, and bring it this way. I have to bring it back even further. That's the only really hassle-ish part of this software, is getting everything to line up just right before you can even attach it to the bar necessarily. I think I could turn off collision and then turn it back on. Yeah, so right now that's definitely colliding with those pieces, but then we'll adjust it while it's on the bar. So I rescind my statement halfly. If you get into that issue where it won't even let you put it on the rail, then turn off collision for a bit. But it's definitely important to have that on if you're making something that you want to build out of physical pieces later. Okay. Can we do it one more tick? Oh, we can do it 2 more. Oh, and then it collides. Okay. There we go. I think that it's pretty close. Like from the back and from the front. It's kind of splayed out, but it'll definitely, that'll work. I like that a lot. On this side, I think it has to face the opposite way. Yeah. Go ahead, turn off collision again. And make this a submodel. Back shield 2. Man, I overcomplicate turning these pieces. There. Go there. And then turn on the axes that you have available. Turn on collision again. And then put myself back in frame. I was a little out of it. We'll turn it back up this way. Okay, I turned back on collision. Does that one look like it's up higher? Maybe if I move this one a little farther forward on that. Hmm. 325. What's this one at? 325. Okay. Is this one? Are they the same? No. Oh, yes. Okay. I think, yeah. So that'll do that for the final placement of those things. So we're getting somewhere. We be getting somewhere. Where do we go from here? Why don't we try and work on the head a bit? So what I'm thinking, we'll need those. We take modified plate. I'm not sure if it's in the modified plates or if it's in with the bars. Might be in with the bars. But with these weird eye stalks, they're really hard to get right. As you can kind of see with like the original, like levers are really big pieces in comparison to like the scale of what we're working with. But I think this 1x1 with a bar sticking out of it will be just perfect for our little eye stalks here. So if we kind of turn them, even if, let's try this. Maybe the shoulders first, then the head. I think that might make the placement of the arms easier. Perhaps, but I'm at least want to try looking at this thing first. Maybe. No, yeah, you're right. Too confusing. I will need these guys for the shoulders, though. That's for sure. Because what I'm thinking for these ones, we take... Where is it? Might be with the guns again. Minifig accessories. Utensil? Weapon? Because it's like a hose piece, but you see it as like a simplified gun with a lot of like agents lines and stuff. Let me see if I can find that. It's probably in... They used it for the arms for this one, I think. Yeah, nozzle with shaft. Twitch is broken again. There's clearly more than one person here. It says you only have one beer. Oof. That's how it goes. Okay. What I'm thinking for these is that we have to get like the kind of thin armed thingy. We have that. Traditionally, the guns are just this with the binocular piece. Kind of like that. It's turned on its side. The only problem with that is that they're a little kind of stubby. How can I attach that? Maybe one of these modified plates. I could do a modified brick as well, but I think if we're trying to go for like thin, we could do that plus a stud with a hole in it, and that'll tighten up this arm a bit. Kind of like that. Maybe if I put one of these. Also, did the music start again? I know it's only linked with, yes, okay. It's only linked with this screen. So I wondered if it would turn back on. That's good. Be kind of boring without it. Does this come in a better question? Does this come in no, only light bluish gray. That's fine. We'll just kind of color all this other stuff to match. So then, if we tilt this forward a bit. Oh, not that way. Something like that. Oh, that might be a bit too far forward, actually. Put it there. Whoa, it's having a hard time. Oh, did we get it? Yes, that's on there. And I think that's his... Oh, no, it didn't. What the heck? Let's see. Let's just try putting this piece on. Simple enough. Can it go any farther forward? Yes. Is collision on? No, it wasn't. Okay, so that's a no. Oh, apparently collision is off for these ones too. Brilliant. That's why I said it was important. So now we gotta fix these. What the heck? Is it too far? Huh. Okay, there we go. So those are back to normal or whatever. And no collisions, cool. Let's try putting this assembly back on here. Ooh, not quite. There. And then, if that's in position, we'll twist this a little bit. So that way they're kind of straight. So you kind of see the arm structure being the way it's supposed to be. But the problem with making the blasters the way they are is they're really short, which is one of the biggest complaints I've had with the Lego ones. Is that the arms are just so darn stubby, and they're supposed to be kind of lanky overall. But yeah, it's just kind of awkward. It's awkward to try to get them to the right size. This needs to turn. I said this needs to turn. There we go. So I think that looks pretty good as far as like the shoulder structure and the overall placement's about where we want it. And this kind of allows it to blend in a bit with the back. I wonder if we put a inverted slope piece there. Will that work with the stud in it? Yes. That might be what we do. Either in like a dark gray or something. Maybe. put that as a strong maybe. I'll set that over there. And I'll go ahead and get rid of that arm. Okay. How do we fix the arms? How do we fix the arms? I'm thinking we use a little old technique called just like slightly elongating what you're working with. And I have a piece in mind that would elongate it just enough that I think it would be okay. If I could find one. Gotta look back to brick set again. Because I don't know what the part is called. I know it's referred to a lot as a stamp piece. Maybe, oh, you know what it's gonna be under? It's gonna be under modified tiles. No. Tile round. Yeah, there it is. This little piece is so useful for a lot of things. It kind of looks like a stamp, you know, you stamp the page, or like you could put a flame in that, the little peg hole there. Any flame? Yeah, you can put this little candle piece in there. It's kind of like a cute little candle. With the shoulders, it honestly looks more like the original Star Wars model than Lego's patented, maybe? I mean, obviously I can't patent this on that came from someone else, but I could put out the instructions on how to build this on sites like, I think, Rubricable sells Lego instructions. Like you can sell on how to make something custom. People could probably figure it out with this model here, which I think later in the stream I'll show you some other custom builds for Droideka. One in mind that stands out. But I lost my train of thought. Hello? What were you just saying? But yeah, I could definitely make instructions on how to sell this, but a lot of people might not even need them, because if you have enough pictures, anyone can reverse engineer what you have, and that's fine. It's mostly just if you want to support somebody. Anyway, what I think I can do, I can make this little extender here, and I think both of these pieces are available in light bluish gray. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna stick this on the end of the stamp since it's a regular pull connection. Magnifique. And we're just gonna stick that right on the end of there. And we're just gonna get it right there, tucked right in. And now it's a bit thicker than I would like it to be, but it definitely makes the arms feel like big enough, right? Like it's the right length. It's sticking out farther than the front of the legs. And ideally, you'd have another piece sticking out from the binocular that would make it, you know, look like a big ol' arm. But I think that's what we'll go with for this one here. So let's just copy those two parts. Slide them in as far as they'll go. And then just move the other binoculars. We'll splay out the arms a little bit. Not that way. Maybe like 195 degrees. I guess it'll be in the opposite direction. So 180, 165. There we go. That's getting somewhere. I like that a lot. Depending on the legal fees, technically. I'm no legal expert and don't plan to be, but yeah. Risa says, a possibility for sure in the future. Yeah, with the size as it is now, it looks better as it is. Yeah. Yeah, I like the overall structure. I think this back leg could be pointed backward a bit. Reseat that. There we go. There. So now it's kind of like it's, you know, leaning back a bit as it is in the picture with the S shape of its spine. Right. Well, that's pretty good progress. This has already gone way better than my previous attempts to try and make something. The last building stream I did, I was trying to make a Rebel, or I guess New Republic security droid, and I spent 2 hours just trying to make its head shape, and it turned out awful. Oh boy. So when's the IRL one coming? As soon as I complete my degree in robotics, which is never. Okay. Whew. Got some very watered down Sprite in the wrong tube. Apologies. Okay. This is getting somewhere. As far as the head, I don't want to take any inspiration from this thing. So, bye-bye. I think what we'll do, I want to play around with these round plate with hollow stud a bit, because I think they have some real potential for the eye stock things. So I'm gonna take this part, flip it around a bit. Ooh, let's get it flat. There we go. And let's put these things on the sides. Okay, I think that's pretty close. Now if we put a plate, and then maybe need a slope, a round slope. If we could, it's kind of there. It's kind of there. What if we put a jumper? We use the ones with the 3 grooves for extra positioning power. What if we slot one there? And also, not quite there. I think that's pretty close. Let's try that. Now, as far as connecting a head and back assembly, I think what we'll want to do is do our old friendly technique here with putting... This is one of my favorite building techniques I use all of the time. All of the time. Is putting one of these studs on the bar and sliding that on there, and then we put a then we put a modified brick on top of it to add us our 2 points of articulation, or like 2 points of connection. And there's 3 of them. Frick. Okay. 3 points of articulation, which which I believe I need to edit this sub-assembly. We're gonna go ahead and release the submodel. And release. There we go. That way we don't have to edit it every time. Maybe twice. Okay. So then we have 3 points of articulation, and I think I keep saying articulation instead of like building points. But I think we'll put our head, just plop that right on there. Oh, what's wrong? Why is it yelling at me? Uh-huh. Oh, I see. Why don't we get rid of this one? We'll go ahead and make this dark gray so that the light gray can kind of stand out. Return to main. There we go. And then I think we'll turn up the eye stalks a little bit. Well, we'll wait to do that for final adjustments, but they'll kind of like straighten out a bit. Duke says, so Nintendo just tweeted a GIF of Dancing Kirby, and honestly, it's a mood. Oh yeah? Let's take a look at that. Go to my Twitter. That I don't post on ever. Oh! Oh gosh, there's music. That was so loud. Oh. Ow. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Anyway. Where should our third eye stalk come from? He has 3. One kind of sticks out of the bottom. Oh, cool. Well, I have my desktop audio turned off, so I guess you wouldn't have heard it. Awesome. It broke my eardrums. Does this come in the... Yes, it does. Cool. We'll make that dark bluish gray. Maybe move it back by 1. What do you mean by that? What is that referring to? Why don't we use a lever as our... We'll edit the submodel. If it'll let me. Release. That light gray, and this. What colors does this come in? Does not come in a dark bluish gray, so we'll just make that all light bluish gray. The headpiece to where like back there. Because what this is going to do, this is going to connect up to a secondary piece to create the curve. I'll show you in a sec here. It'll make sense of it, I promise. I'll finish up this third eye stalk here. I have to put it in the submodel. That's too short. Let's put a plate back there. Oh, that won't fit. What if we bring this up by one? Yeah, that should fit there. Make that dark bluish gray and put the lever back. That's a little closer. Maybe just take one of these hollow studs and that's a bit too long. Like, it's supposed to be longer than the rest, canonically. It just kind of looks weird. But I think, like, lever's definitely the way to go for the third one. Yeah, you know, it's kind of cute. I think we'll... Let's leave it like that. See if it grows on us a bit. Screw the cannon, yeah. You know, I think maybe let's put that back. If I just used like a stud, would it have to move forward any? Okay, it still have to move backward. Or is it Control Alt Z that? Nope, that's not what that does. How do I redo stuff? Isn't it Control Shift Z? Huh. Oh well. Let's move that back up to 1. Put this piece back. You know, I think that'll work. We'll leave it like that for a bit. It's got the 3 stalks. It looks kind of weird from the side because it's like really, really long, but that's all right. For the back section, what I was thinking, we take one of these bad boys. In the original, it's used for just like the headpiece, but I think we can just kind of slap it on the back, and that'll make the overall curve shape for like the back of it that you can kind of see in this picture. It's a little obscured, but it goes behind the stock. It's a little long for what I'd like, but I don't think, like, this piece is pretty thick. And it does come in the right color. Ooh. I like the sizing of it, and I like how well it kind of buds up against that. But it's really thick is the only problem. Okay, I'll take a look at that drone video. I'm gonna set this off as a strong maybe. Let me show you what I was thinking. Need another jumper plate. That's my phone. We need another jumper plate. Make that reddish brown. And to kind of like make it match up with this top one, I'm thinking we put a whole bunch of these slathered on the inside to get like the right width, because the width is a little weird. So that it kind of like makes a curve, more natural kind of looking curve. And let's put one of these things inside to hold it all together. And then when I was thinking, we just kind of slap that on the back of that, and you see like the overall curve, but also the thickness from the back. Maybe we could take this one off. Yeah, that helps it a bit. Ooh. We'll call this full back plate. Yeah, I see what you're trying to explain. Yeah. So there, one has like the definition I want, but I really do like how this kind of buds up against that. I guess it comes down to like how, like the overall definition I'm trying to get across, I guess. Because I think it is a bit gappy right there, but I think it gets the overall shape that I'm wanting across, if that makes sense. Like I could slap one of these on the back of here, but doesn't quite all match up. Maybe use the other one for the better blend, but do two of the smaller pieces inside. I don't know if that'll work with the thickness though. That's the thing. I wonder if I could like turn it. No, that's not gonna work. Let's get some more of those. So I could try to do the same kind of thing with these things. But you trade the placements, because the reason why that works so well is because it has a space here, or usually it has like a rod in the middle that lets you position it in that way that you want it to just be like, you know, perfectly in position, right? So putting those other things really. I also wanted to see, does this, oh, the slope kind of, that won't work with that there. I like the shape, but I think we'll go with this one for the overall shaping and the thickness. Even if it sacrifices the little bit of more connective tissue there, it gives a better overall sense of like the curvature. And that definitely won't work right there. That's too bad. I kind of like the idea of having this to kind of connect up the S a bit. Maybe it would have that room if it didn't have this little bumper piece in here. Let's see that. It'll make it a little less stable overall. That one just gives it a bit more Lego feel. Yeah, there's something about it just really tickles my fancy. That looks good. Yeah, with this little piece in here, what do we think? Too much? Make it look too fat boy? Here's without for comparison. And then a weave. I mean, I like it. The only thing I wonder about is like these two jumper plates here. Maybe getting misaligned or whatever. but overall, it should hold together here. I think it needs that there. Okay. I would tend to agree. All right. Let's get these. Fills that gap, serves a purpose. Indeed. Yeah, for sure. Collation is still on. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna adjust these eye stalks here. Edit. Make them face up a bit. Yeah, just a little bit. 270. Perfect. Now, as far as our third stop goes, I mean, I could just be content with 2, but it just doesn't look right with 2 of them. You need the third gangly one hanging down. I'll watch it. Don't worry. Be happy. And putting it back. I mean, that'll line it up with the rest of the, kind of internal structure, because it's very bug-like in like kind of its like exoskeleton. I think of like a roly-poly. Like you have the back side of it, like the armored plating, and then you have like its belly, its innards, kind of like a different color. So you have that kind of copper, dark bluish, and then you have your light grays thrown in for extra panache. Yeah, I think I like that being extended to where it's almost matching up the others. Cool. I think we have a finished guy here. Maybe move these slightly more out and up. Just a tad. Oh, that means this one also needs to... Is it still floating? It's still floating. Maybe this one needs to move back even farther. Still floating. Okay, that's probably good. Yes, very hunched demeanor. Gotta love it. Unfortunately, it can't actually curl up just because of the structure of it, which is, it's fine. In universe, they roll up when they move, but what are you gonna do? It looks like a pupa to adult. Yes. I'm gonna fix these panels while looking at chat. If all goes well overnight, Apex should be good by tomorrow. Sweet, man. I'd love to try and go around with you. I have to say, I feel quite cracked at the game, even if that's not inherently true. So, carry a bit. It can't roll? 0 out of 10 unfollowed. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, can't roll. Can't roll up. I think that does it for our final adjustments, maybe? The only thing, maybe recolor this. Nah. Yeah, it looks just the way it is. T-bars don't come in that dark bluish gray, unfortunately. Does this come in pearl gray? Oh, you can get it for like 20 cents. Heck yeah. It's about to match up with the legs and help it kind of be a bit more cohesive. JK, it looks way better than the other two. That's the hope. I'm trying to get it to a better level here. All right, I think that's our finished guy. Put him kind of. I was gonna say put him side by side. There we go. They're brothers. Brothers from other mothers. The only detail I wish I could kind of get is like the parts of the back are like split up, right? So they have like 3 points, 3 prongs, or 4 prongs that break up from the rest of the shield, which is, you know, I can't do that. But I think just having this little part separate will give me the effect of it. But cool. Let's throw a render on this bad boy, huh? Try to grab it from the best angles here. Probably. To be fair, the different endpoints on the back kind of substitute for the gaps. Yeah, for sure. Go for a. Oh, I was about to say similar angle to the one in the photo reference here, but that's not true. It really looks really good from the back. The front's a little busy for sure. I don't think that's a good enough angle right there. Let's see, stud logo, of course. UV degradation, but like scratches and stuff in it. We'll leave that as kind of clean. Shouldn't have any scratches or off. Splendid. We'll just put that up to high. 1080 by 1080. Okay. Oh, maybe you can either do POV ray or photoreal kind of thing. I'm thinking. Very nice. Yeah, we'll go with a photoreal one. That's the one I usually use for rendering these kind of photos. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll do a regular PNG. Renders. There we go. We can kind of take a look through my portfolio of my other renders in a bit. But we'll go ahead and put that guy back. All right, well that renders. Oh, West of Loathing. What Skull was talking about? West of Loathing. I've never heard of that. Oh, I see. It looks interesting. Kind of looks like old phone games I used to play back in the day. Or like a budget version of Pop Tropica. Oh, it has its own page and everything. I will add it to my list. And maybe we'll take a look at that in a bit. Ooh, that's looking mighty nice. Mighty nice. While that is rendering, why don't we go ahead and take a look at... Oh, it's in Let me find my previous renders of other stuff that I made. There they are. Why don't we go with... Start with this batch of photos here. So this is an assassin probe based off of the droids in Clone Wars episode Voyage of Temptation, I think. Oh god, the trailer style. Having seen that used in a long time. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. There's not much to say about this one. I did make a physical model of it and had to put it on some clear bricks just to have it stand up, because the friction with these hinge bar connections is pretty low, surprisingly. Could have just been the pieces that I got, but could not support its own weight very well. So if I, go to sell these instructions, I'll have to include the build for the stand that I used with it as well. But pretty proud of how that turned out. Got the level of accuracy I wanted. If I go ahead and pull up. Kind of see what it kind of looked like. So, like a really sharp claws with very articulated legs. So, all in all, I think I got pretty close, all things considered. And it scales pretty okay with minifigures as well. Kind of see how small Obi-Wan is compared to this thing. It's very similar to probe droids themselves, like how LEGO has built them in the past with the many photoreceptors and then the panels at the side, which it's kind of interesting how that all works. Oh, still looking mighty nice. We're getting there. That looks really cool. Thank you, thank you. I'm a big fan of it. Big fan of making stuff with Lego bricks in general. I don't talk about it on the main channel a lot. I'm hoping to. Maybe doing some mock builds, perhaps, in the future. Let's find another thing I'm kind of into. This might interest Duke a bit. So, we're moving gears from Star Wars to Transformers here. I don't talk to it about yeah, so I'm a big fan of like mini bots people can make out of Lego pieces, and this is one that I made based off of Transformers Beast Wars Megatron. I got inspiration for this over I might still have the link to it. Give me a sec to try and find this reference. I found it on Flickr. This mini bot that was pretty interesting to look at. But the overall structure of, I made a couple of these mini bots actually. This is just the first one I had thought of to pull up. But let's see. There's the reference photo. So this is my Instagram, Elijah Jedi Master, if you want to follow me on there. But this is the original photo I used as my reference for building my mini bots. I really like the idea of using the Battle Droid torso and the Exoforce robot legs in this way, to where you could have it kind of like look proper. They're attached by a T-bar connected to the back of the Battle Droid with a 1x1 modified top clip. And it worked very well for some structural elements of these little robot builds. So I took those concepts and made, Beast Wars Megatron. He transforms from a dinosaur into a guy. And you can kind of transform him. Lots of, like, parts forming-ish stuff going on. To where, like, his dino head can move over here to be himself. But I went through a lot of different recolors after modeling him out. And these colors, these parts don't exist in those colors. I think, like, this was the closest they came to actually being the colors that they needed to be. And I made him dark purple. He's really more of the, like, the lavender purple here. But it kind of worked for what I had him. So he has, like, the claws and his tail arm and his dino head arm. The back structure worked out pretty well, too, with this big panel here becoming his back and his dino mode with his tail being here. And this is him transformed. You kind of plop his head down on his chest with that clip piece. You turn the head over so that the part that doesn't exist, obviously, for his eyes goes up there. And his arm tail goes on his actual tail, and this part folds up. And I was pretty hyped about this design. It worked out pretty well. I love this back section. That worked out so well. So well. And there they are standing together with scratches rendered on them. Oh, it's looking so good. Duke. Oh god, my Transformers memory is like analog internet these days, almost non-existent. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the mini-bots. Actually, speaking on the Transformers front, I'm out myself for being a bit of a nerd here. But what else is new, right? I actually picked up some Beast Wars figures the other day with the new Kingdom line. We got ourselves Dinobot right here. I don't know if you guys have seen the show, but it's a pretty sweet figure. It's really similar to the Masterpiece one that Takara came out with. We also got Optimus Primal here. He's pretty cool. Just Optimus Prime as a gorilla and everything but name, pretty much. And we got ourselves, this one isn't from the Kingdom line, it was a Thrilling 3D figure, but it's a Waspinator. So maybe some Transformers content on the YouTube channel. We'll see. We'll see how diverse I can get. Right now it's been, mostly gaming and whatever. The last Transformers stuff I heard was the Netflix thing being planned. After that time, we went through all the story mine for that sale. Haven't paid much attention. Yeah, the Netflix series is pretty interesting. I'd recommend giving it a watch. It throws enough wrench in the works for some aspects of the original series that kind of improve it, kind of change some things. The toys are really nice. A lot of improvements over, Gen 1, obviously. The render is almost done, but I think we'll go ahead and take a look at one of my most favorite ones. This one I've seen a lot of builds for. This is, IG-11 / IG-88 / whatever IG unit he is. He scales pretty okay with minifigures. The T-bar piece is kind of long and awkward, but it works very well for like the pelvic region. And I don't know. The scale is just about right. Just about right. Pretty simple build, all things considered. That's one with him being all shiny. But I'd like to put him in a mock. I have some of the Mandalorian minifigs, so maybe a Mando mock coming soon. Duke says, yeah, I'm slightly traumatized by all the mini pieces we had to match. Yeah, so in trying to help Duke here with a yard sale, we were matching up a bunch of accessories to Transformers from like all eras, and there was a lot of small pieces. Not fun. Not very fun at all. Oh, our render is almost done. Oh boy. As soon as it does this little portion here, it's gonna go lickety-split. Like, it's almost at 50% now, but it just has to simulate like the shadows and the shine marks and everything. It took us what, about 3 hours? Yeah, about that long. Probably longer. Oh, see, now the progress is shooting up. Look at that crisp quality. There we go. We have our finished Droidica. I am very pleased with how that turned out. This has gone way better than my previous builds, for sure. Which is surprising because it's such a complex shape, but it seems to be rather simple to do, all in all. I am confused about why this kind of looks like that in the render. Is it lined up right? Oh, I see. There's some weird butting issues on there. Let's take care of that. There we go. Good as new. Can't really see it in the render, all things considered. But better to have it all intact. So cool. That went really well. Yeah, that literally looks a hell of a lot better than the comparisons. Well, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. I'd love to do a mock with a couple of these guys. If I find that I have enough parts. I think some of them I don't have. I'm gonna need some more of these pieces, the 1x1s with bars sticking out of them. And these stamp pieces, I think I'll need some in the right color. And then a couple of these recolored. But other than that, I can make a couple of these to replace my old ones and put them in a... I'd love to make a little section of a CIS battleship, battlecruiser, or whatever, with a bunch of droids just standing around. That'd be pretty cool. Granted, that one was made in the 90s, but still. Yeah. I think overall, like, the techniques being used are more similar to the original one. Just the overall kind of like shape and demeanor. The newer one, most of the technique is just in the legs. Like, I love the tri-legs that Lego came up with for that. Everything else is like, what were you thinking? But, you know, it makes sense, because this is a mock, right? If you put this in a set, it'd be far too, like, brittle and specific for everything to fit together to actually have, like, a child play with it, right? Like, you design over functionality, right? You gotta balance everything out when you're a Lego. But I am pretty pleased. What I'd love to do, is show you some of the custom Droidica models. This thing has been custom models have been made for this thing over and over and over again. Like, it's nothing new. And something that either people watching this on the replay might be familiar with, or y'all watching right now might be familiar with, is a shop called Brick Vault. They also post videos on YouTube. They post a lot of custom instructions to sell them, to support their artists and whatever there. So I present to you the Space Wars Separatist Droid Battle Pack. These are digital instructions that you can purchase. Of course, I'll make mine available at some point that you can get if you really like the design, or you've seen how to build it. So, but this is their minifigure scale. Everything has to be minifigure scale with the way that they do things over there. So this is what their Droidica looks like, and I like a lot of aspects of it, like the thinner waist section. It doesn't have as much of the ball that I'd like, the ball at the bottom of the structure. But like it's all very proportional to how it should be in minifigure form. But gotta say, I like mine a bit better overall. But that's fine, everything is custom. Everyone has a way of building it. I'm just glad I could make something that I was really happy with. And that's what's important at the end of the day, is making something that you're happy with. Arguably, a child could play with yours. The big problem would be the legs being unable to support the weight. Wow. Let me... let me tell you. I believe that the legs could definitely support the weight, as long as like the piece has its integrity with the clip. It has enough friction. It should definitely be able to hold up the weight. The problem I'm concerned about, and we can probably take a look at if we turn on stability, it'll tell us about all like the clutch power, and it's saying like right here is the biggest area, but what I think would be the biggest trouble area is this section here, this backplate armor, because it's only connected by one stud, right? I mean, like this is only connected by one stud, but it's like firmly seated. The rest of this back piece is like floating on the back. So if like you knock into that, you'd you'd knock it off pretty easily. Same with like these sections here, which you could probably do the same method by you could thicken them up and make them harder to accidentally pull out if you added, you know, the stud section. That makes them really thick. Oh, there's one part that I wanted to add and I forgot about, so I'll have to re-render it. I'll have to re-render it. But I'm thinking we put, where is it? There we go. I was thinking of either putting, if you notice on our reference image here, he has these little shoulder pads that kind of protrude from that like extra armor from when he like rolls up. So I wanted to either try putting studs on top of those, like just plop one of those on, call it kind of good, which I like how that looks now that I look at it. Like that looks good. But I wonder if we could make there's these 1x1 bracket pieces that I think might be a bit better. We'll see. If not, we'll just leave them studs, I think. But maybe kind of plop that on there. I think, did these come in? These come in rich brown. So like it has the shape, but it's it's really blocky. So yeah, let's just leave the studs. That is one thing that I want to add, and already I can see how that, you know, makes it look better to me. But yeah, even with that, look at the mainline sets. Some of the things they make and ship are way more likely to break than that. Sometimes they can be pretty fiddly, for sure. For sure. I'm trying to think of a set that I've gotten that's been kind of flaky in that way. Like that's just been really brittle. Nothing comes to mind at the top of my head, for sure. Well, I guess like if you're building missiles, like with a swamp speeder I have, you can easily like knock those off the front of them. A lot of things only connected by a stud. Studs don't have really good clutch power like some of the other pieces do. So if you have like missile pods or something built upon studs or like thin pieces, those are pretty unstable. It was the older Sandcrawler. If I remember correctly, the droid holder part was the least bit durable. It would break just by touching it. Not Sandcrawler. The droid carrier thing. Oh, you're probably thinking of MTT. Yeah. I could guess how those mechanisms would be kind of flaky. For sure. Yeah. I'm gonna throw this in the renderer again. Now that we've adjusted. And I think on this one I'm going to throw in some scratches. And we'll render that. The kicker with what? You had to touch it to get that. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. was weird. Anyway, while that's running, let's go ahead and take a look at the instructions. Because that's built into the software too, it's so cool! But as you can see, it's a little less automatic than I'd like, for sure. Right. Let's see, how should we separate this? Probably, I love how it auto-separates some of these steps. Ideally, you'd go with the instructions as you go along while putting it together, but... What? The image is how I like my lines? Crispy? And now, ladies and gents, we switch to Star Wars, but with the graphics of Borderlands. Yeah. I don't hate how this looks in this view. It's pretty cool. I could turn on having the black outline with the renders as well. So let's go ahead and... So the head is already separated, so we might as well move that to... put it step before. So that'll be on its own. And we'll go ahead and release this submodel, unless it's in the page design. Because you have the step editor, and then you have like the page design of how everything looks. So that definitely needs to be changed. But I think we can do it without releasing the whole submodel. Just making a joke. Yeah. Oh, good. Let's move this back into this step. And then let's move this, and this. That doesn't work like that. Step after. So now we have one. Move that back over here. So you have these two pieces laid out. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. How does that look at the page? Yeah, I think that's fine. Assembling all those, I think. Turn to parent. Let us link submodels, I think. Is that how you do that? No. Create submodel. Legs. Step. So if we go to the page, it should just say, yeah, leg X3. Perfect. And those don't really belong there yet. Instructions are a bit of a hassle, for sure. Put it a step after, and we'll just rearrange those. Leg step before. Not that those belong there, but at least they can be kind of separated out. Let's put this piece and that step. Cool. So that should be our... What was that noise? Getting distracted. Is the music playlist still going? Awesome. I hope it hasn't been too repetitive. Any comments about the music would be welcome. Like I say, I can't hear it. I'm still like working on it to keep things like engaging and moving, because I know this is kind of like boring if I'm not like talking all the time or like have a talking point. But yeah, any advice about the music, overall stream layout, or if you have any questions, that would the music sucks. No, it's fine. Gotcha. Okay, this step can be moved down to step number 6. So if we're putting these in kind of an order, this needs to go with this step, and these steps need to go step after. And we will rearrange the orientation in that view. Maybe if I turn... No, changing the camera doesn't help. Okay. I guess that's just the way it is. Right. So that, the legs can go on. This whole assembly. That's a simple enough assembly. Simplify it later. Do that. This section will probably need some work. But we'll go ahead and put this in there. And we'll separate out the thing. I think the music is good in the background. I honestly don't notice it much while following along. Okay, that's good. It's supposed to blend in with the background. Means I made some good picks there. What do you use for the webcam border? Canva or something else? It's literally just, well, yes, for one. I just put in the backgrounds I use for like my transitions and stuff. Like if I put up scene 3, oh, that is blank. That is absolutely blank. If I put up the "we'll be right back" kind of thing, it's that gradient picture, and then I just kind of cropped it in to be around my webcam. And I also cropped my webcam, so you can't see too much of my environment. It's just me, focusing on me, so I matter most. Hey, what's up, gamers? Hey, gamer guy 02496. What's up? It's your boy Surdu Saber. We're just working on some Lego stuff. We're making instructions for this droidic I just finished designing, and we have a render of it coming up pretty soon. How close is that? It's pretty close. It's pretty close. So I'm just making instructions that I can distribute. Yeah, good to see you here. Good to, you know, maybe entertain you a bit. You missed the most entertaining bits for sure. We finished up Octodad today that we started in the last stream. So that was pretty fun. Is it a little underwhelming? Because I kind of like sped through it. But, you know, that's how it goes. Not everything can be hype. For sure. That does not belong there. This could probably be split up into 2 steps, but we'll leave it like that for now. Go ahead and group these. Submodel arms. And then what is going on here? Oh, okay. I see. That stuff needs to go there. And then back plate should be moved to the step after. And then the final 2 bits can probably just go with step 8. There we go. So we got a whole 10 steps, which we can probably stretch to like 20 steps-ish. Well, imagine if you had a poll for the next time you were building a model and have the viewers choose the pieces to use. Yeah, that's an idea. I'd love to have a bit more of like immediate input, have some like polls of like what we build and how we build it for sure. Stream chat made me build a house with only a Lego rock. Oh no, having to use big ugly rock pieces like that would be a crime to humanity. I think I need to put the head after step 7. Let's go ahead and do that. There. Now it's in a bit more order. Let's take a look at the page. So we got that, that. Oh. That's odd. I wonder why it does that. Let's put that in with this one. See if that helps. Kind of. We'll do release. There we go. That's what we want to see. And we'll go ahead and move all these to the step after. So you make the center, make the legs, put the legs on, build up that structure. Really, that should be, I guess it doesn't matter. Yes. Yeah, it's a simple enough structure to make, I think. Maybe put the T-bar piece in last. This is where it gets a little more complicated. So we kind of need just a shot of kind of like the back section, really, right? Yeah, so I think group these 3, step after, just bump this one up. Oh, and the render's done while we're working on the instructions. That looks pretty cool with all the scratches and the fixed bits with the shoulder pads. I'm a big fan about how this turned out. It turned out really nice. Really, really nice. Can't wait to put this in a mock. I think I'll go ahead and confirm. I've made a Venator corridor that I'll probably change a bit in the next kind of like building stream. But I'm going to put these guys in a droid ship, which will be pretty cool. Duke says Apex is about a quarter of the way there, ATM, and yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Oh no, oh no, my second light died. Oh no. Man, how long have we been going for? 3 hours. Okay. I have a backup. Give me 1 sec here. Oh, wrong screen. Yeah, we're gonna look a little funky for a while. I just turned on the room light. Doesn't catch my face, so we're gonna look a little jank for the rest of this. Okay, how do you not have that command set up? Which command? The one to switch scenes? I have it set up on the keyboard here. I do indeed. I just forget where it is because I don't use it a lot. Ew. Move that down. So that's simple enough. This one. Maybe this one should go with this. Delete the empty step. And then separate this as its own step. See what that looks like. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. And not like rotate this. Change step view. Rotate. Yeah, something like that. We'll clean that up later. But that's what I was looking for. This assembly. Oh, it should already be split up. Let's see. That's close to what I want. Go ahead and release that. Submodel create. I guess that would be the right arm. This would be left arm. Then you got the center section there. How's it look in the layout? So we got that arm, that arm. Oh, right. It stays changed. Let's change it back. Change step view. There we go. And that should rotate the rest of them. Yes. Let's move this section here. Move the arms. Oh, wait, what? Oh. How did I manage that? There we go. Let's put these step after. Okay. What does that look like? Yep. Okay, that's fine. Uptime. I don't know what that is. I apologize. And so as far as the head step goes, yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I don't know why this model seems to shift all over the place. That's nuts. Is there a point where I can... Because that's in the middle. Just need to keep it in the middle. It's probably a setting I can turn on just to have it stay where it is, but we don't do things the easy way here. We go the I want to suffer route. I guess this should be back that way. After that one. And the head's already in the middle. That's fine. I don't know why it's turned that way after. There we go. this needs to be divvied up a bit, I think. Or at least the view needs to be... Hello, can I change step view? Put it the same way this one was up here. Yeah, and that should be perfectly acceptable there. And then it stays that way. Yeah. Okay, I think that's our instructions pretty much done. From there it goes to like, you know, what color is the outline of the new parts and other little things like that. But yeah. Exit. Cool. Alright, so we have our custom Lego Droideka here, matched up with his brother. We have instructions up. So what I'm going to work on in the coming weeks or months is setting up a place where I can sell all my instructions, if you guys are interested in that. I don't expect you to be, but just so that it's available, right? Duke says, okay, why Canva Pro 13 a month? That seems ridiculous. For basic features, yeah, but, you know, compared to paying for, like, Photoshop tax, basically, you know, Photoshop, Illustrator, whatever, you get all those things included, but, you know, it comes at a steep price, so, I don't know. I will spread the word, lol. I would appreciate it once I get that set up. I'll advertise the crap out of it on here and the YouTubes, but yeah. As far as future streaming material goes, definitely going to build up. I even had it prepared in case the stream wasn't long enough, but we're already over 3 hours. But I found this lovely 3D model of the interior of a CIS ship. Oh, that's not very nice. Let me see. It's by, well, it's by this dude, Max Grissmacher, or Grissmacher. It is very detailed and lovely, and his render on it is fantastic, but it makes it, you know, kind of fuzzy and hard to look at if you're not standing still. So I'm going to be using this as my reference when I go to build the hall. You can see it's really like intricate and detailed. So I'm pretty excited to try and, oh, my Droideka's still like right on top of it. There we go. But I'm excited to try and model this thing based on this guy's hard work, looking at like movie frames and stuff. Battlefront also, you know, there's plenty of resources for that, seeing what the place kind of looks like. But it'd be cool to make an area with a bunch of battle droids like walking down a hallway or like a battle scene or something. So that's in the works for future streams. As far as more gaming goes, more Apex Legends and some Minecraft coming down the way. And yeah, we'll just try to have a real good time. The replay of this will be available on my YouTube channel, YouTube/SurgilSaber or whatever. And yeah, that's our plans, right? That's everything we've got planned. As far as unintentional plans go, if you guys have any suggestions, you can leave them in the comments of the YouTube vid, pop them in the chat real quick, and you can talk, figure everything out. I'd love to do some like physical, like building Lego streams, or, you know, whatever other kind of stuff. We back? Maybe? I'm gonna check the stream on Twitch real quick. It said I was live for the whole time. I probably just froze. It disconnected for some reason. And I'm not sure why. So we'll just check to make sure we're still up here. Maybe. I mean, am I moving? Is it working? We back? Okay, I think we're good. That was odd. Anyway, I want to show you a WIP, or work in progress, that something you might not care about. So, if we go to the .io, you can see all these projects that I have developing for sure. Where are you? I always have a hard time finding you. Hello? There you are. So I've been working at this thing for like months. Well, I say months. It's really been like a couple hours, but just split up over time of months. But this is Kit from Fortnite. You know, get the gags out of your system now. He's a pretty cool character. Let me see if I can find a picture of him. That's not the highest quality picture, but you can see what he kind of looks like. But it's just this adorable kitten on this like motorbike robot mech body. It's pretty cool. And I figured might as well try and build him. And the top part of the torso is taking a long time to get to the point where it is. I'm pretty happy with it as far as everything goes. Now I just have to figure out his legs. So maybe a live stream with that kind of being the focus, maybe not. I don't know. I've been working on this thing too much to not be like, hey, I'm working on this thing. Too much effort. Whatsoever. But anyway, this has been a really good building session. Thank you all for watching this with me. Watching me build with being here. Got the future plans. Give us a follow. If you haven't already. Just got to get the plug cup out of the way toward the end of the stream. There was no cheese of the stream this time, unfortunately, but hope you all had some of that good cheese. And we'll catch you in the next one. Catch you on the flip side. Make sure you have the notifications on. If not, I'll be posting to YouTube like I did today, letting you know that I'll be on. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next time. Goodbye.